suggested that India should become universal healthcare destination. He said, no, we'll call it a heal in India. It was 1250 BC, 750 BC. So that did the first thing. And now we are all brought it back to the world. So we'll call it heal in India and heal by India. Well, some of our doctors, I said, technologies are all going. So they will heal India, heal the world. So I think it's tremendous. We're very happy. I won't say we're proud. We're proud for the nation. It's a great place. Like we were the tools who made this happen, change the direction. There is no other healthcare in the world who can say that they have tracked the lives of 200 million people. There is no other. So is the only one which has touched 200 million. They're all the biggest one is 17 million. We have touched the lives of 200 million. Now the young they are going to make a big difference. Come on. They're the future. We're getting artificial intelligence, they're going to be factory.
Looks more one message teacher though. Happy doctors. Finished. Thank you so much.
But you face the camera and sit down there to the YouTube in about few seconds there. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
A very good afternoon to everyone. So welcome to the Leadership Connect session of Doctors Day 2025. On behalf of the senior management of Apollo Hospitals, I'd like to welcome all our family members to this session. It's truly a special day where we celebrate our doctors, our heroes, the front runners in delivering care with expertise and compassion. So let's come together and celebrate their skills, their sacrifices, and more importantly, the way they heal and transform lives. So today we have a star-studded panel of speakers from our leadership who've taken time out to wish our doctors and to address our family members. But before we hear from them, we have a special video to be played, which is about Apollo Pro Health Zen. So can we have the video now played, please?
When we began Apollo Hospital 4 decades ago, I was committed to bringing world-class healthcare to India with high medical outcomes I have experienced in UK as well as in US. But I must tell you, this journey, which was not easy, enabled India to evolve from a nation seeking healthcare abroad to a healthcare destination for the world. Namaste. I want to speak to you all on a subject of great importance, your health. When we began Apollo Hospital 4 decades ago, I was committed to bringing world-class healthcare to India with high medical outcomes I have experienced in UK as well as in US. With the wholehearted passion of over 100,000 Apollo family members, the doctors, the nurses, the paramedics, and all the supporting staff had the privilege of treating over 180 million people from all over the world. Yet I am not ready to stop. We must not stop because a large problem amongst us is still there. Non-communicable diseases, NCDs such as heart attacks, stroke, cancer, diabetes, mental disorders, and obesity. WHO said over almost a decade ago, but this decade 80% of the deaths will be from non-communicable diseases. And IMF said the cost burden is going to be $30 trillion. And for India, it's $4 trillion. How can you spend $4 trillion? Leave alone the money. How can you lose so many people? By 2023, more than 2/3 of the people are affected with non-communicable disease. So this is where I think our today's action has to be, how can we tackle this non-communicable disease? How can we overcome it? How can we prevent it? We at Apollo believe that prevention has always been a priority. Long before Apollo Hospital, when I came back from abroad, I was working in a private hospital. That's when I started Master Health Checkup, 47 years ago, pioneering preventive healthcare in India, when the world was still largely focused on treatment. But as the health burden of NCDs grows, so must our response. Over the years, we have continuously evolved our approach, resulting in Apollo Pro Health. Today, we take our vision a step further. We are proud to introduce Zen, a revolutionary approach to preventive healthcare designed to help you stay ahead of illness, optimize well-being, and lead a healthier, fuller life. Zen redefines health as more than the absence of disease. It is the presence of vitality, energy, and longevity. Because the future of healthcare is not just about treating disease, it's about preventing it. It is about picking up early warning signs our body gives, ensuring health span and not just lifespan.
Welcome to a new era of proactive, predictive, and preventive healthcare. Welcome to Zen. Imagine knowing exactly what your body needs to stay at its best. Imagine having the power to take charge of your health before illness even begins. With Zen, that's not just possible, it's now within your reach. Powered by advanced AI and insights from over 28 million health journeys, Zen turns data into foresight, giving you a clear path to a healthier future. By analyzing your lifestyle and health history based on your feedback, Zen designs an AI-powered personalized testing protocol using your detailed health profile, including a whole-body MRI with a specially configured software to pick up abnormalities and early signs of cancer, a gut microbiome testing, because as we all know, our gut is the driver of our brain. CT-based calcium scoring to measure the amount of calcified plaque in the heart, which is a major precursor to heart attacks and strokes. A detailed blood panel to assess various organ functions, early disease and inflammation markers. Aging markers to assess your underlying aging process. Vitamin and mineral panel to identify and correct even minor micronutrient imbalances which can disrupt the body's delicate ecosystem. Genetic screening to determine your predisposition to certain health conditions. Cognitive health and many more, to give you the most complete evaluation of your current health. Your AI-powered risk predictions brought to life through immersive 3D visualization, helping you see your health future clearly. Our expert doctors analyze over 200 biochemical tests and advanced imaging, including ultrasound and echo, to craft a personalized health plan that you are further guided on by a lifestyle medicine expert to seamlessly turn insights into action. All within Zen's comfortable, premium and private experience. Zen is more than just a name. It's a way of living, a state of balance and feeling in control of your well-being.
The future of healthcare is changing, and with them who are leading this transformation, prevention is no longer just a choice, it's a responsibility. A responsibility we hold as individuals, as leaders, and as a society. By embracing proactive healthcare, we are not just extending lifespan, we are ensuring that more people that live healthier with fuller lives. Share this message with your friends and loved ones because there is no greater power than helping someone stay healthy.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that's Apollo Zen, the AI-powered gold standard in preventive health. So hereby we recommit the Apollo's bold commitment to prevention, and we dedicate Apollo Zen to the nation and beyond. Now that we've seen the video, we move on to our leadership address. We begin the address by hearing from our beloved chairman, Pratap C. Reddy. Sir, over to you.
Yeah. Happy Doctor's Day for all of you. And immediately to say, congratulations for the wonderful things that you have done in turning the healthcare of the nation and saying Indian healthcare today is one of the world's best healthcare. Congrats. Hearty congratulations for each and one of you, for all my doctors who made this significant impact. As we see today, I started Apollo, you all because I lost a patient who couldn't go abroad for a cardiac surgery. Today, we've done probably one of the world's largest number of cardiac surgeries. We're doing everything that's happening anywhere in the world. And in interventional cardiology, it was not there then. When the most precious Matthew Samuel, when we brought interventional cardiology to the country and to this part of the world, I think we are the first to have done. And in fact, even today, we have achieved the highest glory in the world. In fact, everything that is happening in healthcare, you have done it. You have done it because you had that focus in you. You had that belief, I can do it, and then you support an organization to will enable me to get everything that's possible. From day one, we never thought the second was so hard. To get that, I don't know if you know, it was the first city in the country created at 2000 cities. Was in the first program, not for just for India. There is no program in England, there is no program in Central Asia, Singapore, Australia, all of these. I think this is what, because you were, as doctors, were able to say that when you make this, you make a big difference in the patient. This is where I think we never got the second best technology and gave you all the support. And this I promise you. For times to come, Apollo will continue to give the backup support, the technological support that is required. So we're just saying, we're talking saying we're making a difference with AI. Where did you have to, so like this is going to continue to transform it. I assure you. So Sangeeta is looking very seriously there. She will bring all the technology for you. You don't have to hesitate. You said good, it is update, but she will get that date set our technology. This is where I think Madhu is come here. He has seen from the boy best hospital living with him. He will say, how to get you what's happening in clinical clinic. This is why I think our collective effort will make a significant difference. I see Sriram there. He's going to make a significant impact to, and get him going out of the hospital. He's given space for medical use and to the possible technology. Many tests are being done. That's for the country. I think the world will send the samples to India. This is what I believe now. This is where we have done. So it is good interventions, good use of technology. But what we've done is we have shown rest of the country, rest of the world. And this is why I'm very convinced and said India is now ready to become global healthcare destination. He there made steps for this to be done. That is the thing here to us. Like I agree with you, where I want to name as Heal in India. And he said Heal in India because 750 BC, Sushruti started the diagnostics and treatment. So he said from 750 BC to 1250 AD, everybody in the world came to India. Now we'll bring that back colony of Heal in India. There's another one. There's a single shortage of few doctors. I don't want all of you to believe more like that. You can support others, train others, and send them. Well, there's a huge deficit of doctors. The 8.9 million by end of this decade, 35 million by the Brexit. 40. So, well, it is going to make a significant impact. So, India will play a very significant role in the global health sector. And I'm happy that you are the starting agent. You are the people who started all of this and then made the country one of the major healthcare deliveries in the country because over 150 countries are coming in and the Prime Minister's program. Here in India when it starts. What are we seeing? Already we have people from US, UK, everywhere. We're seeing young people more frequent. This is not because they want to come, because they have no other choice. This is why I think they have understood that you are the best in the healthcare. Continue is a great work, and I wish you with a very, very, very best of luck. But you want to remember, now probably the first hospital in the world where we did the preventive health checkup for the doctor's spouse, and other children. We're the first in the world. Now, you all must take the permission this way. If my home is happy, I must make world homes healthy and happier. Okay. So the three H's that will from this year, health, happiness at home. For that to happen, there's a huge challenge in healthcare for the non-communicable, which I've said earlier. And for each of them, the death rate today, about 65% of the deaths in 2025 is from NCD. The end of this decade, it's supposed to be 80%. And the cost burden, Raymond said 4 trillion for India, 30 trillion for the world. Leave alone the money. But the life expectancy, I think this is one significant in prevention. So you've done great as far as the management of disease concerned. Actually, everything in the world we are doing now in Apollo today. I want to say, there's a promise saying, what are not, the children at home might be health checkup, prevent health checkup. One time, my other son had, I want to teach my patients relatives to. I will treat the patient. The patient's relatives be making happy. This is what I think we're going to make it. Who you do? Even that moving on, is one of the reasons for that. So that they can do thousands of tests, they can do hundreds of thousands of tests simultaneously with great accuracy and precision. This is what's important. It is not doing things. To be able to do it right, to be able to do it precisely, to be able to do it with everything. This is why we back down our skills combined with latest technology. Everything we're using the state of technology that's available today, and we will never, whatever that comes in. We bought proton from Madras. Now, the concept of him, proton. So, the later version, they say that they get it problem in that days. In 2 years. So I think we continue to support it. We are committed. On day one, first we come and say, we bring to our people the best of healthcare available for them. And we will give it with great compassion and that earnestness, so that's where it will make a significant impact. God bless all of you. Wish you very, very, very happy Doctor's Day. And remember, that we'll continue to do what we're doing better and better. We have greater and greater technology to make the patient's care. We'll do no ordinary surgery, we'll do all robotic surgery. The future technology that's in support. Our trust is going to be, will not only make sick people well, will keep people well. So, preventive care, and especially the Zen, we are going to promote with all your support. And I want to see by next year, and this many patients have made their homes happy by making them and God bless all of you. I wish you all happy doctor. Must remember on this day, Service Roy, one of the greatest doctors, everything. Each one of us have a nucleus from him to enable to do what we are. I think that nucleus can become a huge one. You keep pushing it. God bless you. I love you all.
Thank you so much, sir. Thanks for beginning this session with your gracious presence, and thank you for your vision to bring all of superstar doctors together and create a mammoth system of care which is impacting and transforming the lives of so many people around the world. So next up, I'd like to invite our Executive Vice Chairperson, Dr. Preeta Reddy, who's just come back from her talk at Oxford Indian Union, and she's made us all proud. Ma'am, congrats, first of all, ma'am, on that. Over to you, ma'am, for your talk.
Namaste and happy Doctor's Day. I want to start off by saying that I'm so grateful to our whole team of clinicians for tirelessly doing what they do every day. And the Apollo doctor really sets herself apart, because behind the mask, there's that true dedication to patient care. And every day, I think we have to reinforce it. Not only the clinicians, but all of us who are literally the support and the management staff. Having said that, I just want to set down 10 ideals which will really make you better doctors, better human beings. More than anything else, bring the Apollo family together much closer and much more united. The first one is that the patient comes first. And we should always remember, and Chairman has taught us that whatever we do it for the patients and their families. So number one is that the patient comes first. The second is that we cannot achieve anything by ourselves. The team is our strength. And we must remember every day that it's the team which makes us successful, and remember that the team is our strength. The third is to lead with integrity. We should always do what is right. The temptations can come, social media can come at you in different ways, but we should always remember to lead with integrity and to do the right thing. The fourth is that the evidence is our foundation. With so much of information going all over the place, I think evidence-based medicine has become so much more important today. Please remember to do that. The next one is to innovate with purpose. Today, if we don't have innovation, we don't have purpose. So innovation with purpose has to become the norm for the new Apollo. Every life matters equally, and I think that should be the mantra of day-to-day work at the Apollo hospitals. Please respect time and systems. We have fantastic systems in place. Please use it, and please be respectful of each other's time. And I think that would make a huge difference in the way we function. Grow others as you grow. You know, the young breed is important. We have to grow young doctors because it's tomorrow which counts. Yesterday is great, yesterday is legacy, but tomorrow is the future. Please grow others as you go. Speak up, but speak wisely, because a word said by our clinicians is a word which carries weight. Finally, you're all rooted in purpose. Please stay rooted in your purpose. Our purpose is to serve our patients, our country, and as Chairman said earlier, heal the world. And for doing that, we have to be rooted in our purpose. This is my request to all of you. Happy Doctors' Day. So while we celebrate, we will rededicate ourselves to the cause of what we're on here today. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thanks for your wishes and for your guiding principles. So next up, I'd like to have we have an address by our Managing Director, Dr. Sunita Reddy. She's unable to join us today because of her commitments, but we have a video from her. Can we have the video played now, please?
Good morning. As we come together on National Doctors' Day, let us remember the profound impact that doctors have had on the health of our nation. If 40 years ago, when Apollo started, the life expectancy of the average Indian was only 57. Today it is 76. 80% of our patients would go abroad for treatment countries, come to India. Indian doctors are definitely the best in the world. Consider that 24% of the doctors doubt the fact that while the world is moving at warp speed, that we are able to continuously stay at the edge, whether it's technology, whether it's AI, Indian doctors are there. We are performing surgeries, we have scale, we have reached villages across India. I'm sure that in no other country has an organization had such an impact on not just the health of the nation, but the economy of the nation. And as I say this, I want you to think of, of what I believe is the most important aspect of us as human beings. Think of a tree. Every year, new leaves appear on the tree. But the fact is that the tree is rooted in, in the earth. It continues to get water from the earth and it gets nourishment from the earth. At the core of what we do, we are, after all, human beings. So as we want to do the best, I wish you good health. I wish you good wishes. As we come together on National Doctors' Day,
Thank you so much, ma'am. So next up, I'd like to invite our Joint Managing Director, Dr. Sangeeta Reddy, to address our family members.
Namaste. A very, very happy Doctor's Day to every single one of you. It's a pleasure and a joy to be amongst you. Doctors are our greatest source of inspiration, and it is not just one day that we celebrate you, but I think every single day that we are grateful for you. Uh, the past has been an amazing story, whether it was Chairman's reference to Sushruta or the great work that all of you have done over the last 43 years. The present is an exciting chapter which you are writing right now. And this morning in the Cardiology Doctor WhatsApp group, they stated a statistic which was shared in the Cardiology Society of India, where among the procedures being done in cardiology, Apollo Hospitals was at 93,000. The closest next one in terms of procedures was in the 40,000s. So we are, double of what is happening. But it's not just the volume, it's the quality, it's the care, it's the commitment to excellence, it's the capability. So that is the present of what you have. And then we go one step further, which is what is the future. And in this future, embedding technology, using the strong foundations, the ethics, the culture, the capability, the team, the references the chairman and VC made, all these together, if we put them and look at the armamentarium that we have, we are the first generation of people who can dare to dream of a world with complete healthcare access, who can dare to dream of a cure for cancer, who can dare to dream of an artificial organ which can then be put in so nobody's waiting for an organ transplant. These are the technologies in your hand and in your grasp. And in the next 5 to 10 years, let's not just wait for them to happen and us to adopt. Let's be at the cutting edge of enabling these to happen. That is my super wish to all of you. To create a happy Doctor's Day, first as you think through in your mind the ability to heal the world, and then as you think through step by step how we can do it together, and then send us a note, send us a message, send us a WhatsApp. Madhu's here, Rohini's here, Anupam, Sriram, Chairman, any of us, send us a message and say, this is what I'd truly like to do. Why are we watching a doctor from America treating a robotic surgery in Italy? We want to do that now. Apollo Hospital should be doing robotic surgery for a patient in Africa. Please make that happen in the next month. So let's dare to dream and put those dreams in front of the execution. And as a team, make these dreams come true. That's what will make it a truly fantastic Doctor's Day. My last thing, because I know, all of you have busy days and so many people waiting to wish you. In the future, I think one of the most powerful things, and that's why Chairman said, let's use Doctor's Day to relaunch or to present to the world Zen. Because the future of healthcare and the power of clinicians is not just the capability you have in your hand to solve today's illness. It's the power you have in your hand to actually create the future of health, because of the few words that you say to a patient in your room today. Because if you tell them, control your cholesterol, ensure your blood sugar is under control, lose weight, do exercise, you will prevent their heart attack. If you tell their wives, these are the symptoms of a stroke, if you see them rush immediately, you will save their brain. This is the kind of power that you have to control the future through your touch and your words today. So I wish you the greatest of power. And I tell you one fantastic thing. Last year, we did 2.5 million health checkups. So we want to do 10 million. That's what Chairman's talking about. So I asked ChatGPT a simple question while we were listening to other speakers. How many lives does Apollo Hospitals touch every year? And you know what ChatGPT said? It's a mind-blowing thing. They said you're doing over 20 million teleconsults. Your number of patients coming into you is anywhere from 17 million. If you add the pharmacy lives you touch, it's 17 times that. So the approximate reach of Apollo hospitals every year is anywhere between a 50 to 100 million. Can you imagine? If only 10% of those where we touch their lives converted into a proactive preventive health checkup, we've reached our 10 million target. The power is with all of you. The power of the present, the power of the future. Let's make it happen together. Have a wonderful Doctor's Day, and thank you to you and to your families and to your teams for the tremendous work you do. I had a bunch of stories of lives you've saved, patients who are happy, patients who we lost, but families who felt cared for. I wanted to share all those and more, but I'm so excited about sharing the possibility of what we can do in the future, but definitely of thanking you for everything you've done in the past and in the present. God bless you all. We're always here to work together. It's a joy and a pleasure and a privilege to be a part of the Apollo family because of all of you. Thank you and namaste.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thanks for your wishes and for urging us to dream big, push the boundaries, and your emphasis on preventive health. Thank you so much. Next up, I'd like to invite Dr. Madhu Sashidhar, President and CEO of Apollo Hospitals, to address the gathering. Madhu sir, you're
Madhu,
on
you're
mute.
on mute.
Can I just request
You're
you
on mute. You're on mute. Madhu, you are on mute. Unmute yourself. No, the unmute button. Press that button. Unmute button.
Can you hear me now, Hari?
Yes, yes, yes.
Thank you.
Yes, sir, we can hear you,
Sorry
sir.
about that. I had some technical. Thank you so much, Hari. Thank you, Chairman. Thank you for your wishes on Doctor's Day. I wish you also to India's most prominent, eminent doctor. Happy Doctor's Day to you also, sir. Namaste. Good morning, everyone. Today India pauses to honor its healers, and it's a birth anniversary of the legendary Dr. B.C. Roy. And this theme could not have been more timely. It is behind the mask who heals the healers. And this reminds us that even the strongest shoulders that wear a white coat sometimes need support. And Apollo, there are more than 10,000 physicians who carry this responsibility every day. As Ms. Sangeeta said, it's between 50 to 100 million lives touched every year. You, our doctors, are the heartbeat of the hospital. You're the reason why we touch those 100 million lives. And it's the reason that we will touch millions more of lives. And as the chairman says, not just return health to them, but also bring them and their families happiness. On behalf of the entire leadership, let me offer you our deepest gratitude. But gratitude must be balanced and matched with action. And that is why we commit to your wellness. And that is why we are not only investing in the tools that you need, but also building the next generation of tools that will make your work easier. I'm especially proud of some work that Ms. Sangeeta has been leading. It is a clinician co-pilot. This is a next generation artificial intelligence tool that is designed with doctors in mind. It is designed by doctors for doctors. And what it does is to summarize charts, surface evidence, and to automate some of the low value work that you do on a daily basis. And I'm excited to tell you that the first small group of doctors are testing it now, and we look forward to releasing it to all of you. What this does is it frees up your time so that you can do the things that you enjoy the most, which is exercise judgment, be with the family members, and guide them through their care. And while we care for you, we are also committing to patients. And as the chairman has unveiled today, this is the next chapter in our journey. It is the Apollo Zen. Because prevention requires the same precision that we bring to our intensive care unit, the same precision that we bring to our operating room. And with Zen, we are bringing Apollo's trademark clinical rigor and outcomes to the front lines of preventive health. This is not just wellness. It is a combination of technologies: whole body MRI, coronary calcium scores, genome mapping, gut microbiomes, and AI-based risk analytics. And today, these are not lifestyle luxuries. These are clinical tools that are available to us that can change the trajectory of an entire life. From one-off checks, health checks, to continuous pathways, what Zen does is that it stitches structured diagnostics, behavioral insights, and physician follow-ups into a seamless, year-round loop that removes uncertainty and brings informed action into the clinical space. This is precision health that is delivered with hospitality for those who value depth, data, and concierge level service. Zen blends science, continuity, and coaching in a calm and patient-centered environment. None of this would be possible without you. You are the clinicians who have believed in better care, who adapt with agility, and always put our patients first. So as we celebrate Doctors' Day, please keep in mind, we will always keep you first. We will keep healing the healer through AI tools, through well-being programs, and supportive workplaces. And as you've committed, we will keep preventing what can be prevented. We will put the health back in healthcare and give patients Apollo Zen's precision pathways. And together we will keep advancing Apollo's mission to touch 1 billion lives. So thank you for your service. Thank you for your innovation, your unwavering commitment to patient care. Happy Doctors' Day, and welcome to the era of Apollo Zen. Thank you, and back to you, Hari.
Thank you so much. So thanks for your wishes, and thanks for highlighting the various AI tools that are available to our doctors. I'm sure this is going to be widely used, and this is going to be helping the doctors provide better care to our patients. Up next, I'd like to invite Mr. Sriram Iyer, CEO, Polo Health and Lifestyle Limited, to address our doctors.
Good afternoon, everyone. Chairman, namaste, and good afternoon to everyone, or to all our respected doctors. On occasion of this Doctors' Day, I really want to extend our deepest gratitude for the incredible dedication, compassion, and care that all our doctors show every day. This is no ordinary day, and just a date on the calendar. It's a reminder to all of us at Apollo who our real true heroes are. It's a day to pause, it's a day to reflect, and to recognize the extraordinary role played by all the doctors in saving the lives of countless people, day in and day out. Dear doctors, your commitment to healing and improving lives is truly inspiring. Thank you for being a source of comfort to the countless patients, and for giving them the strength, the empathy, the support, and for the countless sacrifices that you make in service of others. Your work doesn't go unnoticed, and today we celebrate you. You are the reason families sleep peacefully at night. Families feel seen, heard, and the empathy and care that you show is unparalleled. You are the reason patients believe in us. And honestly, no words will ever feel enough. Let me say from the bottom of our heart, a very big thank you and gratitude. We at Apollo are very blessed to walk in the footsteps of our pioneer, respected Chairman, Dr. Pratap C. Reddy, one of the greatest doctors our nation has ever seen. His vision has transformed the landscape of Indian healthcare and created a legacy for all of us that we are really proud of. We are proud custodians of the same. We are also part of the organization, which is not only founded by a doctor, led by a doctor, and inspired by a doctor. This is both a big privilege and a responsibility among all of us. As a CEO of AHLL, I often do speak about our growth, our innovations, and the future that we are shaping together. But let me be clear, all of it gains meaning only because of the lives all our doctors touch every day. You give purpose to everything that we build. Thank you once again. I want to wish by saying Happy Doctors' Day again. A big gratitude and respect to the unwavering commitment. Wish all the doctors continued success, health, and fulfillment in all that you do. Thank you once again, and namaste.
A great role and good health.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir, for your wishes. Next, I'd like to invite Dr. Anupam Sibal, Group Medical Director, to address the gathering. He's unfortunately not able to be present in this meeting, but he sent us a lovely message as a video. Can we have the video played now, please?
Namaste, good afternoon. Dearest members of the Apollo family, happy Doctor's Day. In 1983, when respected chairman established Apollo Hospitals, he gave us a mission to excel clinically. And he defined clinical excellence based on 3 pillars: excellent clinical care, academic excellence, and research excellence. It's very interesting that 25 years later, a paper was published in the Mayo Clinic proceedings that defined clinical excellence and again used the 3 pillars that Chairman had described 25 years earlier: to excel in clinical care, to pass on mastery to the next generation, and to investigate to further research. If we look back over the last 4 decades, we have excelled clinically. If there's any procedure done anywhere in the world, we do it at Apollo with outcomes that are comparable to the best published outcomes. And if we look at the numbers, it's so impressive. 350,000 angioplasties, more than 235,000 open heart surgeries, structural heart interventions, minimal access cardiac surgery, pediatric cardiac surgery, more than 500,000 orthopedic surgeries, 235,000 neurosurgeries, 24 robotic units, 26 comprehensive cancer centers, the busiest solid organ transplant program in the world since 2012, and we've done more than 1,200 transplants every year, more than 25,000 solid organ transplants. And over the years, we've had this opportunity to innovate, to bring in new technology, to adopt, to adapt, and to excel while doing both. We have excelled academically, and this is something that is not so well known. We have 2 medical colleges. We have our own university in Chittoor. 4% of India's DNB trainees train across 24 hospitals in 54 specialties. We have 290 adjunct professors of the Apollo Hospitals Education and Research Foundation, 219 tutors. Our consultants have published more than 150 books. Our foray into research started with clinical trials, and it's now expanded about validation for devices, from running a biobank to genetics. We have published more than 5,200 papers, and just last year, we published more than 1,000 papers. Our journal, Apollo Medicine, completed 20 years, and our journal is the only journal in India that has completed 20 years that is run by a healthcare institution. And Professor Sood, the principal scientific advisor to the Government of India and the advisor to the Prime Minister, graced the function marking 20th anniversary of our journal. He said while he knew about all the amazing clinical work that we perform, he was really impressed with our efforts to enhance academics and research at Apollo. All this has been possible because of the amazing doctors that we have at Apollo. The commitment, the knowledge, the skills, the expertise, the passion, and that dedication, that hard work, that commitment to provide the best care 24/7, 365 days is what makes us unique. As we celebrate Doctor's Day today, I want to request you to pause and think for a moment of your own health. Chairman has been saying this repeatedly. We owe it to ourselves, we owe it to our families. And if you haven't had your annual health check, please have it done this week. Wishing everyone happy Doctor's Day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thanks for your wishes. Next up, I'd like to invite Dr. Rohini Sridhar, Chief of Medical Services, Apollo Hospitals, to address the gathering. Ma'am, over to you.
Namaste, Chairman, and good afternoon to my colleagues across Apollo. Happy Doctor's Day. This is a time, as so many of my preceding speakers have said, this is a day for us to acknowledge your contribution, to understand what you have made possible in this country, and also to think about what the future holds for us. As I listen to chairman speak, I realized very powerfully the reason I joined Apollo, the reason I stayed with Apollo for so many years, and the reason that even today, after nearly 3 decades in Apollo, we still continue to be inspired, encouraged, enthused, and willing to step out of this room and do the next steps that we need to honor our chairman's commitment. And this is not just the story of one person, this is the story of leading clinicians across Apollo, in hospitals from our flagships to our small hospitals in a Karimnagar or a Karikudi. All clinicians come together because they are imbued with this purpose of what we are here set out to do. So look around you and see what you have built: a healthcare ecosystem which is faster, smarter, closer to home, delivering better outcomes, and doing this at a cost that the world can just look at in amazement. And therefore, I think we have already laid the foundation and brought to some degree of reality Chairman's vision of healing the world. And how did we manage to achieve this? This has been possible, I think, because of three things. One, our ability to connect with people across the Apollo network. This is very important because not all hospitals can do everything, but all our hospitals help other hospitals do everything. And that, I think, is the strength of Apollo. If today we are able to do a TAVR or a complex surgery in Guwahati, it's because the teams from Chennai are willing to travel and give generously of their expertise and their learning and their manpower, and make sure that when a patient walks into an Apollo hospital anywhere in the country, he gets the same standard of care. So this is our ability to connect and collaborate. The other thing which is making us great is our ability to come together to learn. Every month when we sit down in our meetings to look at outcomes, discuss what went wrong and what could be better, we have been amazed by the support that we've received with clinicians. Senior clinicians step out of their OPDs or step out of their operating rooms to come and share with us what could have been done better and how together all of us can make sure that our patients receive the best outcomes. This is a hallmark of great organizations, an ability to learn together and an ability to evolve to the next level. This, I think, is a very significant reason that Apollo is what it is today. And I think this is something in which each one of you has contributed. The third thing, and I must acknowledge this, is your willingness to embrace change. Change in the form of tech, change in the form of AI, change in the form of new procedures, and we are always ready to pick up the challenge. I think this is a hallmark, again, of a great organization that is striving to become even greater. So I would just like to paraphrase the words of another great leader, our Prime Minister, when he was speaking at the Adampur Air Base about a few days after Operation Sindoor got over. And he mentioned three things as the recipe for the success that battle was. And he said, Niti, Niyat, or Nirnayak Samarthya. Of course, in Hindi, this was not just alliterative hyperbole of an excellent communicator. This captures what great organizations do. And I will just explain this. So Niti is policy. This is what Chairman has laid out for us. What is our DNA? What are we about? And that is policy. And that policy is clinical excellence. Put the patient first, put safety first, and don't worry about anything else. So Niti, this policy has to be backed up by Niyat, which is intent or purpose. So every day as clinicians, when you come to work and you walk the talk, and in every step that you take, you make sure that not for a minute, not for any period of time, we let down our standards. That is intent, that is purpose, that is commitment, and that is Niyat. And the last thing, which our PM mentioned, but is as true for Apollo hospitals as it was for the Indian Army, is Nirnayak Samarthya, decisive capability that the world acknowledges, and capability that the world is now looking to help solve the healthcare needs, not just of India, but of the world. So it's an absolute honor and privilege to be with you here today, as we are the proud torchbearers of a great organization And as we look forward to the future with hope and determination, that whatever goals we set for ourselves, that whatever our community needs, we will surely deliver. Thank you, Chairman, and thank you, clinicians across the Apollo ecosystem. Thank you.
It's wonderfully said, no? Thank you so much for acknowledging the virtues of our doctors, through which we've been able to deliver such high quality of care to people across the country and beyond. Thank you so much, ma'am. So with that, we've come to the end of the Leadership Connect session. So I'd like to thank all the leaders for joining the session, taking the time out and wishing our doctors. I'd like to thank everyone who's joined the session today and for being a part of this session and making our Doctors Day event a huge success. So may I request everyone to personally wish all the doctors in our units for the countless sacrifices and the efforts that they take every day of each year. So this is our chance to express our gratitude to them. There are cultural activities planned across all the units. This is exclusively for all the doctors. Can I request all the doctors to take part and enjoy their special day? So once again, from all of us, happy Doctors Day. Until we meet next time, thank you so much.